The following is a presentation of the Black Hollywood Live Network, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. Hollywood Redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is Black Hollywood Live, Phenomenal Women, featuring in-depth interviews with today's most inspiring women. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood Redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host of Black Hollywood Live, Phenomenal Women.
It's all in me. Anything you want done, baby. Hello, 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 and happy Friday. Welcome back to another episode of Phenomenal Women on Black Hollywood Live. And I have a special guest with me today. I am so excited to have her. I have Elise Neal.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for that. Got a little clap going on.
Thank you.
I know I got to tell you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for being here. And I want to start off to talk about your show, Hollywood Divas.
All right.
But I want to transition to let's just, silence the critics on your resume. Because I don't know why they think, oh, she's it has been.
Yeah.
She hasn't been relevant.
Yeah.
But you have.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go ahead and just put it out there that you have been relevant. You've been working nonstop every single year, nonstop. And I'm looking at your credits right now.
Absolutely.
And it's not just Hustle and Flow. It's not just the Hughley. So I just want to let everybody know, if you go on IMDb, you can see her credits.
Okay, so the problem is, I know it's a lot
Tell
of young.
us.
I'm gonna tell it. There's a lot of young viewership. So if they don't understand what an IMDb is, because they're not as savvy as we in Hollywood or in New York, they're probably like 12.
Yes.
Some of these people are like 12, 15, and they're watching reality shows only. One of the other things that they like to say is, why are they talking about reality shows when they're on one? Well, first of all, I'm on a reality show about actresses, which I am an actress.
Yes, you are.
Which is the reason why I decided to do the show. It's a show about actresses. So being an actress, I wanted to be a part of it. That's the first thing. So stop saying, why are they on a reality show talking about they don't like them? And the second thing, I never said I didn't like reality stars. I asked a person who I don't know their credits, what have they done? If you were a producer in Hollywood, would you hire anyone without asking them, if you didn't know anything where you would know their work as an actress from, what have they done?
Right.
That's all I asked.
Right.
Now, there may be other people on my show who have other feelings about reality stars and things like that, but it's not me. It didn't come from me. Please don't lump me in. I have problems with being lumped in.
Right.
We have a show that's an individualized show. Hollywood Divas, which is another reason why I wanted to do the show, is about each person's individual journey. Paula's individual journey, Countess's individual journey, my individual journey. Then these individual women come together to do a great project here in Hollywood to, help us, have our own project.
Absolutely.
So that's what it is. So please stop lumping me in because I don't like it.
I know.
I don't like it.
I love it. And I think they got the message, and I'm so glad you set the record straight for them not to. So speaking of individuals, stories and your journey, you started at 6, but you're a performer in the theater.
Right.
When you first started.
I wanted to be Debbie Allen.
Yeah.
I did.
Right.
It's not even a joke.
Right.
I set out when I was 6 years old. I used to watch a lot of Shirley Temple in Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to the M-Town. There used to be a whole marathon of Shirley Temple on a Sunday morning. And I remember looking at that with my mom, like, I want to learn how to do that. Like, Mom, I want to learn what she's doing. She looks happy. She's having so much fun tap dancing around. I want to learn how to do it. So my mom took me to dance class. I fell in love with being a performer at such a young age. I love the fact that that's where I come from. I feel like it's definitely grounded me. No one can say anything to me after I've been spanked on the butt for not having enough turnout. Okay?
Right.
So I feel like happily do this job still. I happily decided years after doing Broadway and touring all over the world. I have 3 passports from all the musicals and things like that I've done. I lived in New York for about 6 years, still as a performer, doing musicals and dancing and singing. And somebody said, take an acting class. And I was like, maybe. You know, it really wasn't my first passion. So I'm just happy to be doing this. I'm happy that, you know, I decided to start acting. I'm happy that I was smart enough to take classes and have a backbone in this industry, not just think I was cute enough to get work.
Right.
And I'm just excited about everything that comes my way because I did not expect any of it.
Right. But you are absolutely well trained because not only are you in theater, musicals, you also did soaps, which is extremely hard because you have to learn like 12 pages memorized a day.
Yeah, we would do about 20. About
20
sometimes
20
a day.
pages a day.
Yeah. It was the first long job as an actress I had was on a soap opera called Loving, which is a 30-minute soap that does not even exist anymore. And, you know, it was very hard. But I tell you what, once I got the ropes about, okay, I got to learn these 20 pages before 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Right.
I can learn anything.
Exactly.
I can learn anything. Give me anything. I got it. I can do it.
Absolutely. So you've conquered that. You've conquered sitcom television.
Yeah.
You are, you know, nominated 3 NAACP nominations. I mean, so you have every right to question and ask anybody because you've done it.
If she was a painter, I would be like, whose house have you painted before you're getting ready to paint mine? It's a relevant question. That's all.
Absolutely. So let's get into another project that you have coming out, Aaliyah. Let's talk about it a little bit. So we have Aliyah Princess R&B, which is premiering November. So tell us about the part that you play. I'm gonna let you tell it.
Well, you know,
I'm loving it.
I thought it was awesome. You know, I got asked to play the part of Gladys Knight in the Aaliyah biopic. And again, a lot of people just don't know my history.
Yes.
You know, I come from theater. I'm all about theater. And being asked to be a part of this movie because they're going to be dancing and singing and it's like all these things is, number one, I would have done it. But to be asked to play the legendary Gladys Knight, of course I'm going to say yes. And of course I'm going to do my due diligence and embody her the best way that I can. Now, I mean, I'm not want to give any of it away, but the bottom line is what she does to a young Aaliyah is talk to this woman about being a performer. Who knows about that better than me?
Right.
I know all about being a performer. I've known about it most of my whole life. So I enjoyed it. I love working up in Toronto. I love being the part of that. It's going to be a great movie.
I'm excited for it. And just for the viewers, just so you know how important theater is, there is no retakes.
No.
There is no cut. So that is the best place to get the training for any actor. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
On you know, getting that opportunity and having a theater background because
Thank you so much.
It's no joke.
Yeah, I mean, it's really one of those things that if you can do a play and you can learn a play and bring a play to life and remember every line of a 60-page script and go out there every single night and give a great performance, then you've conquered the actor
Absolutely
gene. You've got it. You've got it at that point.
And let the audience feel
everything and every word and follow you on a journey. And you know, that's what I've learned and been doing my whole life.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And I just love what I got here in front of me. There's so much to cover. So I want to talk about your girl group a little bit.
But I do want to go back and say this weekend I have Fright Night Files on TV1.
Yes.
Fright Night Files is their first, I guess you say, stab, literally, at the horror genre. You know, I love being in things like Scream 2. That was so awesome for me to be able to be a part of that.
I remember that.
And doing Pillow Talk 187 for Fright Night Files, this character, Coffee Black, that I play in Fright Night Files is out of this world.
Really?
Like, she's a sexy DJ with a crazy dark past and crazy secrets, and a lot goes down that I can't wait for people to be like, oh my God, is Elise kind of crazy? But that's exactly what I wanted. I want people to really see this and really know that, you know, I've got a lot going on in terms of my acting chops. I can play so many levels, and it was a lot of fun to work with the director, Russ Parr, who I worked with before in The Under Shepherd, and it was just a lot of fun.
So tell us again when this is premiere again.
Okay, TV1.
TV1.
This Saturday, October 18th Now, check your local listings, because I know TV1 is different time zones in different places. Just check it out, and it's going to be amazing. Myself, Eva Marcille, Lynn Whitfield. It's going to be great.
Oh, Lynn Whit. Okay.
We all have
I
different
love
trilogies.
it.
And
Okay.
she's in one, Eva Marcille is another, and I'm in Pillow Talk 187.
Pillow Talk 187 this Saturday. Check your local listings, TV1. I love it. So let's go into the girl group.
Okay.
Let's talk about that. How did that come about?
Well, I miss performing. You know, I was doing All of Us, and, you know, I was just one of those, like, gosh, I miss being on the stage. I miss singing and dancing. You know, what can I put together to kind of get back into that space? And it was really just me making a decision, like, okay, I'm going to find different women that I know that sing and dance, but also have some auditions, and put a girl groups together and work with this company and make something happen. That was my intent, and I did. It's really that simple.
Right. Because we saw a little bit of it on the show.
Yeah.
You know, and so you're just like, you know what? I'm an actress, but I also do this as well. And not only do I act, not only do I perform, but I can also produce it as well, put it together, cast it myself, and we get to see all of that on the show.
I was so happy to do that. You know, I had stopped doing Elise and Assorted Flavors for a while, and I actually wrote a screenplay that has Elise and Assorted Flavors in it. So it's called Timeless, and I'm still shopping that right now. But I wanted people to see what else I do when I'm not, you know, doing All of Us or Scandal or whatever. So I really wanted to add that to the show. So there's lots of layers to this chick sitting here.
I see. So I want to go back, talk about Hollywood Divas a little bit.
Sure.
And I love the advice you gave Paula, even though it was the first episode, and it was really striking to me because she was really emotional at the time, saying that, you know, I feel like the industry just kind of pushed me back a little bit because I dated, you know, one of the workers on the show. And you're like, well, you should have done it this way, a little bit different, which is true.
Very true.
And she didn't like that too much.
Not too much.
But it was like, and I was wondering, did you not like it because it was the truth? Or did you not like it because it was Elise telling you the truth? You know, because it's so hard for us to take it.
That's a good question. I think, you know, Paula and I'll say this. Paula was the only person on Hollywood Divas that I knew. Like the other ladies, I did not know. She's somebody, obviously, I work with on Hustle and Flow, but even before Hustle and Flow, we knew each other.
Right.
Even going back to when I was living in New York. I think when Elise gives Paula advice, because she knows I'm right.
Right.
But she doesn't want to hear it.
Right.
And she knows anything I'm going to say is going to be out of love and try to direct her in the right way. But that doesn't mean she still doesn't want to hear it, you know.
Right.
So I think it's always hard for me to say what needs to happen, what possibly you need to try to look at better from my mouth.
Right.
Somebody else could say it and it would be okay.
Okay. But I thought it was great advice and a positive.
It's the truth.
It's the truth, you know, and I took it that way as, you know what, she's just saying, you know, what you could have done, which will possibly have helped save your career a little bit.
Well, the bottom line is, and I'll say this, Paula's an amazing actress.
Yes.
I know that there's different things and reasons, and that she would have to tell you why things don't go the way she wants in her career. I don't know that.
Yeah.
But what I do know is this industry. And I know when you're on set and everybody's trying to be professional, they don't want to see you hugged up with someone unless they just so happen to be somebody who's on the set also. It became a problem.
Right. It's just professionalism across the board.
Absolutely.
So, you know, one of the things that, you know, the industry well, it's shifted. And now it's more about your followers, it's about your social media, and it's not even about the talent anymore. And I'm noticing that a lot. Because even when I go out on auditions for hosting, it's, okay, so what's your social media? And it's like, okay, but what about the talent? Because the social media is going to come once I'm hired.
Once you give me this
once
job,
you get right.
I'm already great at it. I'm going to be great.
I'm going to be great at it, exactly. So I'm starting to notice that, and a lot of the real actors and actresses are having a hard time getting parts because of reality TV and social media. How do we shift back? What is your thoughts on how we can shift back to the talent?
Well, I'll say this. There's a lot of shows out there that are just talent only. I look at what Shonda Rhimes has been able to do.
Yes.
And now we have freaking TGIT because
Yes.
of the great Shonda Rhimes. I would love to see even more networks take that, that motto and do more, But we can't put it all on her back,
Yes.
But there is a lot of great television that's just straight up the talent, like a Scandal, like The Good Wife. I mean, True Detective. I could go on and on and on and on. The Leftovers. I'm thinking about things I watch. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
So we can't say that it's not just about talent in some areas. I'm going to say it. I feel that we African Americans look at a lot more of those numbers than any other race. I feel that we will say, oh, the people like this person, not even care if they can act or not,
Right.
and possibly give them the job. I have no problem with anyone getting into my space. When we did Hustle and Flow, we had the great Ludacris there. But I knew he had an acting coach. I knew his acting coach. I knew he took it seriously. All I want you to do, if you're going to come into this and do what I do and have done for years, is take it seriously.
Right.
I can't be mad at that's how you get the job. And I'm not. I really am not. I just want you to take it seriously. I don't want you to just think, oh, I'm pretty. Oh, I'm funny. Oh, I'm a good comedian. I need you to get an acting coach. I need you to learn these lines. I don't want to be on set 5 hours because you couldn't remember it because you didn't take it seriously. Now, that has happened to me before.
Oh, okay.
I don't want that. I want somebody that's going to come in and take it seriously, have learned their lines, and understand this is a process. I have no disrespect for anyone that's trying it. It's all new to a lot of different people, and that's fine. But you got to respect it.
And that makes so much sense. No matter where you come from, what background, just take it seriously.
Please.
Learn your line. And Ludacris did an awesome job, by the way.
killed
He
that role,
did.
didn't
He did. And I love the fact that from there he branched
He's gone
off
on to do other
yes,
stuff because he took the process seriously.
Yeah. So I think that in the way that you're thinking of it, I get why you had that question.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now
I would
I
have asked anybody that.
Yeah.
Anybody that. I need to know that you're going to take it seriously. I want to at least go and look online and see something that I can go, oh, okay, I can see what you did.
Right.
The bottom line is the 5 of us are producers on the project that we're doing as well.
But Golden has so much hate towards it.
You have to ask Golden.
I know,
about
and
that.
I'm just like, well, I know, and I'm like, it's
I'm
okay.
not-
I know.
I'm not taking
She's
that.
just so angry about it. I'm like,
Well, I mean, and she has her, everybody has their own reasoning. She
right.
definitely has her opinions about reality stars coming into the space.
yeah. So I'm gonna try to get Golden in here to
Holler
talk.
at her.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at her and see what's going on. I'm sitting like, because I get that you've talked about it, you've let it go, and you've moved on from it.
That's all I have to say about
exactly.
it. Honestly, it has nothing to do with Lisa or me not liking her or being jealous. But I don't have to be jealous of anybody. I mean, come on.
Right.
I got nominations and awards and tons of things and tons of men. I got good over here. It's just, I want to know if you're going to, when we start to work, I just need to know you're going to take it seriously. I just don't know.
Yeah. So outside of all of this, what else do you have going on? I know you got other projects. Can you talk about it a little
first
bit?
of all, the thing is, I can't wait for it to be like November 6th or so.
Yeah.
Because the town just shuts down.
Okay.
It has been a very amazing and very busy year for me.
Yes.
I am looking forward to just sitting with my feet up for a good 2 weeks and having absolutely nothing to do.
Oh, okay. So we gone that route. Okay.
I'm counting it down. I got about 2 more months for
Yes,
this town shut
yes.
down. I can't wait.
Wow. And I love that. I love when someone's so busy, so active doing stuff, they just say, you know what? I can't wait to just sit down.
I'm going to take it.
But let me tell you what makes you phenomenal, because you step out of your comfort zone and you go and you make opportunities happen for you.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And so many of us sit and wait for the phone to ring. So many of us sit and wait and go, you know what? I want someone to give me an opportunity. I went out on this audition, but you said, no, I'm going to create. I'm going to create Elise Neal.
Absolutely.
You
I
know?
mean, Elise has been doing Elise for a very long time. And the bottom line is, if I was afraid of new challenges or new things, I would have never left Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah.
To, at 18 to pursue my dream. I would have still been in Memphis, maybe opened a dance school, maybe just made it all kind of cool and comfortable for myself. But I wanted to know what it was like. I was cool to try the gypsy life, and it's been great. I have no complaints about it. I just feel like, honestly, I do feel that I come from a different cloth of, my mom and dad were hardworking. I ended up getting a great scholarship to PCPA out in Philadelphia. I ended up following my dreams, and it worked out for me.
Yeah.
I don't care what people think about me at this point. I am excited about every day, everything that I've been doing. And that's it. I know that there's auditions. I do the auditions, but I have other dreams for myself. And that's all I do,
And I commend you for that.
Thank
and I think
you.
that's amazing. For people that are coming up in this, day and age now, because it has shifted so much a little bit on social media, what advice would you give an up-and-comer?
I would say the best thing that I did for myself is take every step seriously. When I wanted to be on Broadway, I went to New York, and I started the audition process. And good, bad, or indifferent, I got up the next day and did another one till I got the job. I did not know a lot about the fashion. I'll be honest. I'll never forget this moment so long ago. I went to this audition, and I used to have this unitard that was bright pink. I'm a Memphis girl. That was the best thing ever in Memphis. It's like bright pink. And I go to this audition, one of the first ones I had in New York, and everybody's wearing black. Everybody's hair's all pulled back. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's a little different out here. Huh?
Right.
It's very more, okay, let me get a regroup. And I went to the next audition with my black on and the right thing, and I got it. It's like you have to be willing to bend and mold a little bit. I'm saying that to say, yes, there's social media. Yes, I had to kind of understand that I got to get on Twitter. I had to kind of get an Instagram. I had to kind of put my toe in the water and let people see me a little bit. I'm private. So I had to kind of get used to that, but it's okay. Anything that you want to do and try in life, just put your toe out, give it a shot, and you understand that it's going to be fine. But if you want to be in this industry, you have to take it seriously, and especially in the beginning, so that people can see your passion.
Yeah.
People can see that you really want it. It's a lot of people who want it, but it's about half of that who really want it.
Right.
And that means they're going out every day, they're auditioning every day, they've got an acting coach like I did back in the day, they're sitting in that hot class, learning those lines with the mean acting coach, the one you like or you don't like, and you're trying to make it happen, and you're figuring out what works for you as the entertainer and performer. That's what it is. There's no sidestep in that. Now, you can have an Instagram and a Twitter that has tons of followers, and let's keep it real. Some people buy their followers.
Right.
And Instagram, too. They're buying them.
Right.
I'll never do that because it's stupid.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned. I just feel like the talent always wins in the end of the day.
It does. And Shonda Rhimes has proven that. Right?
Talent always wins.
And you've proven that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, so
talent always wins.
It
Now,
always wins.
Silly. That kind of does give me
But
fart
that's all.
sometimes.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm a little silly. So I ride that into the sitcom wave. But,
Yeah.
the talent always wins. I can do a dramatic monologue as well as I can do a comedy monologue.
Right.
Everybody can't do that.
No. I'm one to admit, I don't think I can.
But the point is, it's good if you can.
Right.
And then, if you need somebody who's going to be a dancer or a singer
Right.
and carry themselves in a certain way, I got that too. I feel like having and being a triple threat, and a lot of people are funny because some people don't even know what that is. What that means is that you sing, you dance, and you act. That's what triple threat means.
Right.
Doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that you are a master of all three things.
Absolutely. Just for you guys out there who don't know. I loved having you on Phenomenal Women. I loved showing why you're a phenomenal woman.
Thank you
because
so much.
you do it all and you've created opportunities for yourself. You haven't stopped working. You work all the time. And you're on a reality show where we, as fans, such as myself, get to see inside your world.
Which is exactly why I'm there.
And exactly why you're doing it.
I really wanted you guys to get to know me a little better. But thank you so much for
Because I've been
having
watching
me.
you since the Hughleys. Yeah.
Oh, good.
And the soap opera.
Oh, thank you
so I'm
so
so
much.
excited to have you on the show
Yay.
today. Thank you so much. I want to recap on what you said about your show coming on this Saturday, TV One. If you will, just recap it a little bit to the audience. Yeah.
Everybody check out Fright Night Files on TV One starting this Saturday. Check your local listings at what time. I know it's going to be a difference. And, you know, Coffee Black is going to really surprise you.
I love it. And you can follow Elise Neal on Twitter.
The Real Neal E on Twitter and Instagram. Same thing. The Real Neal E.
And if you want to know a little bit more about Elise Neal, you can go to eliseneal.com.
Correct.
Yay.
Oh, Elise Neal hyphen. Elise-Neal.com, should I say.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being on
you.
Phenomenal Woman. Thank you so much for spending your Friday with me. I look forward to inspiring you next week.
From producers Maria Menounos, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, Kevin Undergaro, and the entire BHL crew, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I'm your BHL announcer, Scipio. Instagram me at Planet Scipio. Thank you for tuning in. The views expressed here are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.